We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Curse of the Blightborn Court. The last time we left our lovely band of heroes, they went to a small house that Klaus found while exploring the higher-ups district of Evandriel. The party then goes and finds a house full of changelings, kicks them down the stairs, slice them up, blow them up, do everything under the sun to them that, quite frankly, makes me scared to be around them. But the one thing that our heroes did find was an older lady and also the Ross Ashwell, aka Hekatae's father. With the news left to poor Hekatae from her injured father that her grandmother was killed. And we make our way back to our lovely people. You guys are in a cart heading back to the tavern, and you are all able to chat for a little bit. Hekatae, your father, is resting in the cart, and next to Jules and Cain is this older lady whose husband was also killed by the changelings.
But
Okay.
I'll try to arrange everybody a bit. But yeah, so to strike up the conversation, we're gonna have everyone lined up kind of like this with Hekatae, you hear your father weakly say to you, I'm sorry, I really tried to stop them, and I'm not a fighter like you or the rest of your friends.
It's not your fault, Dad.
I should have done more. Across the cart, the older lady chimes up and says, "Oh, it's not your fault. They got to my husband too, and he worked as a blacksmith for a few years before he retired. It is a shame that we both lost loved ones." And she just sits there quietly between Jules and God dang it! Thank you for the chat. There you go.
Hello.
Here's what you're singing. I apologize every time. All right. But you guys are basically sitting in a car. Klaus is at the front. And if anyone wants to say anything, now's the time to do so. Otherwise, we go back over to the yes, guilting the DM indeed. Then we move on back to the tavern. So if anyone wants to talk to and like get information or do anything whatsoever, the it is now open to you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is the same tavern. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no,
the
you're
same
good. You're good.
tavern. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I had it off the top of my head. That's why I need to take notes. The Autumn Interlude.
Does
God,
the
I
city
keep
have another
forgetting it.
tavern?
So it's the Autumn Interlude, the main, like the big tavern in Evandriel. You guys will be heading back there, where Vostell and Wesvyre are at. But yeah. Seeing
You
as
should go grab Wesvyre.
yeah, you should. So we will move on from this scene here, and we will go to the autumn interlude.
Alright.
During our travel, can we take a short rest?
Yes, you can take a short rest during your travels. Oh, that door is not open for whatever reason. That is weird.
You damn elves. I need a long rest.
I mean, he can take a short. He's not taking a long rest in the form of like how the elf usually does. I mean,
Yeah, it's
just
just a really short
yeah, it's
rest.
just a short rest. And I am running into an issue where this thing is constantly being a pain. Okay, click into place. Thank you. And is that everyone? No, because we are missing a few people. But you guys make your way back. You don't see any other suspicious people on your way back. Gonna make sure I grab the right characters. Boom and boom. So let me just get them all in a line. You all enter in. Hekatae, you're carrying your like keeping your what's the term? Keeping him stable. Your father's stable. Him hanging off of your shoulder as you're bringing him in. The other old lady hanging off of Jules's shoulder. They get brought in. Coming from the back is Mitchell, who comes up and he's like, "All right, so many customers. What the hell? What the hell happened?
Eh.
We found some skeletons.
Skeletons?
And then we made some.
What?
Sorry, but
What?" Vossel turns around and says, "What in tarnation are you guys doing? What the? Why you bring some? They look like homeless people. Why you bring homeless people in here?"
Don't worry about Stell. Jules is fine.
God. All right. All right. Well, I guess he's fine. I'm talking about the other homeless-looking people that are with him.
These are hostages we saved.
I'm not mistaken.
Hostages?
Do we?
That's the king.
Did we hear that she was talking to her dad?
Who?
Like, did we ever hear the conversation? Or...
I imagine so, since we were all in the same cart.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
can't
guys.
remember if they were
You guys
introduced or
heard
not.
it. Yeah, the conversation because her dad wasn't like being secretive about it or anything. I guess if you were paying attention or not is up to you.
So this is the king. Guys.
Yeah, chime in at any
Thank
point,
you.
guys. I'm not gonna.
I think that's a question for Hekatae.
Hekatae?
The king of what?
I have no
The
idea.
The king of starving?
Is it?
I think I'm confused.
So who is this guy?
So Cain is wondering if your father is the king, and he's very confused as to who that is. So to keep you up and to speed with that.
I mean, technically he's not, right?
No, he is not.
Okay.
No.
So I feel like Hekatae's confused.
Okay,
because I
can
am
continue.
also
Yep,
confused.
yep.
So, I just say he's not king. I don't know what do you mean?
I'm not royalty. If anything, I'm well, and he looks to you, Hekatae, and says, "In your mother's eyes, I would be considered kind of a lesser noble." But I am not the Lord of Evandriel. No, that's for Lord Vanderfall.
Ah, that makes more sense. I'm gonna just go sit down at the bar now.
Jules, the old lady that's holding onto your shoulder, says, would you be able to take me upstairs to my room so I don't fall and hurt myself anymore?
You have a room?
I would like one, but that's up to old Mitchell there.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
what is this lady's room?
Well, I don't have specific rooms for people, but if she wants a room, she can have it. She looks like she needs the rest, and don't worry, I'll have it on the house. Either that or I'll have you guys pay for it.
I will pay.
No, he's on the house.
I love it. No,
Get some
it's
rest.
on the house. So
But since you're having
Yeah,
Jules
I'll
escort you,
escort her.
keep your pillows safe.
I don't know what they mean by that. I'll also say as well, because I did not bring the character model fully down, that also at the bar is Wesvyre, so you can react however you want. It's, you know, everything.
Well. You missed all the fun.
Glad to see you're
You
finally
hear
awake.
from up going up the stairs. Ditcher.
I love it. Hekatae, your father says to you, I might want to go upstairs as well. Would you be able to help me?
Of course. And I just let him lean on me as much as he needs to get upstairs.
Perfect. So we'll go through the whole 9 yards of wherever that story goes in a bit. Klaus is just going to go over and sit down and look at Mitchell and say, I need a drink. If you could. Mitchell looks at him and says, alright, no problem. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a bit. I'll go and get drinks set up. And he goes to the back. So what does Celestia and Cain do?
Oh, I was already sitting at the bar after I asked the questions. I just
Okay,
went
cool,
to go
cool,
sit
cool.
at the bar.
So you go and sit at the bar. Celestia, what do you want to do?
I want to just sit at, not the bar, but like an empty table.
Okay.
Specifically, yep, that one.
I thought she was just
Okay.
gonna say Hekatae is what she wanted to do.
I'm gonna leave
Fair
them
enough.
to their family time.
Alright.
I want to start writing a letter, please. Every
Okay.
once in a while, I want to do that. I'm
Yep.
checking.
Go right ahead. So we'll cut over to, and we'll cut over to the first part of the scene we're gonna have is with Cain, Wesvyre, Vostell, and Klaus all at the bar. Mitchell comes back and says, here's a drink for you, and for you, and for you, and for you. Alright, who's paying?
I'm gonna look at Cain.
I'm gonna look at the other. I can't remember the name. He just
Vostell
said
and
it.
Klaus.
I'm gonna look at Klaus because he just said
And
you
Klaus
wanted the
is-
drinks.
And Klaus is gonna look at Vostell. And Vostell says, oh, you cheap skating sons of bitches. And he goes and throws 2 gold coins over. Mitchell says, much obliged. Alright.
I'm gonna go. Okay. I want to go ahead and look at Cain and be like, you know, I went into the temple, you know, to pray and stuff, and then you guys come back with some half-dead looking hostages. What's up?
Well, as you know, we saved some people, we killed some things, and now we're here.
I'm just gonna shake my head and just take a big swig of my drink.
You take a big swig of your drink. Mitchell then says to you guys, do you want anything to eat? Drinking on an empty stomach isn't entirely a good idea.
Best way to get drunk faster, and that's why I do it.
Well, fair enough. Just I know when you guys get drunk, some weird things happen. I still have to clean
That's
out.
just Jules.
Yeah, I
Okay,
still
your
have to clean
pillows
out
are
the.
safe.
Yeah, I had to burn those sons of bitches. So, yeah. I also can't get the stains out of the sheets, so I had to burn those too. It's a darn shame. Those were some. Well, those were
Just
made.
look at Vostel while he's saying it. This. just look at him.
Yeah, you guys need to, keep it on the down low if you're gonna do anything like that, and please don't mess with the sheets. He says to Vostel. And well, if you guys need any food, let me know. I'll be in the kitchen. He goes back there. Vostel looks at you guys.
Vostel.
Vostel looks at you guys and says, "Not a damn word out of any of you fucks."
It's okay, Vostel. Your secret is safe with me.
I will shoot you between the eyes.
Would like to see you try.
He cocks the gun. I like to see you stop me.
I hold out my dagger. Gladly.
Guys, you aren't even drunk yet. Calm down.
How do you know? I'm gonna take a swig of my drink.
Be like, calm down, both of you. Vostel, we don't care what you do in your own private time.
Does a 17
Cain,
hit?
You just need to calm down.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, a 17 hit.
He shoots the dagger out of your hand. Not to injure you or anything, but he shoots the dagger out of your hand.
I'm sure Mitchell hears that.
Yeah, Mitchell comes back and's like, "Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the? No weapons in my damn tavern."
Does a 15 hit?
Because I'm between the two
There's a
of them,
15
I'm just
hit
gonna
too.
show my
Does a 15 hit Vostel?
Give me a second.
Imagine, where did
Yes.
the ricochet go? You shooting the hit knife or something to...
Let's roll some percentage dice and see what we get out of this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm just gonna be stepping and then like an explosion from the floor and then a base explodes.
55. It goes and shoots into the ass of this pig over here.
Oh my god.
And then the, let me roll for where the, so there's a certain percentage chance that if it hits, it's gonna do something crazy. Where the dagger goes. Cain, I need you to, roll for me, see if you can hit. Also 17 does hit Vostel. What do you do exactly?
He said 15.
Yeah, 15 is
Oh, a
15
15? 15 does not hit. No.
hit. Okay. Then, never mind then, it just fizzles out. I was gonna hit him with inflict wounds, but it fizzled out.
I need you to roll with your dagger, please.
Attack or
Yes. Like your hit DC, I would say.
fuck?
Yep.
18.
18? Celestia, what is your armor class?
Oh god.
Does not hit me.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So what happens is you see passing by the left side of your head, you hear the swoosh and thunk as this dagger goes and hits into the table near where you're writing your note.
I'll take it out of a table. Oh, a new dagger.
Just stashes it away. Cool.
Okay. That's gonna be a...
Vostel then holsters his gun and says, "Enough out of your fucking mouths."
Yeah, enough out of your fucking
I'm
mouth,
gonna look
you
at
old
Mitchell and I'm gonna be
bastard.
like, look, I apologize for their behavior. We all know that I have paid for their mistakes in the past. At this point, I would like to let you know any future mistakes will be paid for by the members of my group and not by me.
Yeah, well, I would like that to be the case, but even with paying for the things that happened, I still have shingles that are broken, a window that's busted out, sheets and pillows that needed to be burned, and a bunch of other things. Needing to invest in some waterproof sheets for a certain bedroom. If you know what I mean.
Pretty sure.
I'm gonna
Jules
look
can
at
cover that.
Vostell and just giggle.
I swear, one more word out of your guys. You know what? Screw this. And he gets up, and he goes off to his room.
I'm assuming it's Vostell with the sheets.
Go
Jules
to
is
your own
waiting.
room and leave Jules alone.
He goes and flips you
Oh,
guys
yeah,
off
I
as
think it's
he's
Jules as
going up the
well.
stairs. Fuck you all, sons of bitches.
I decline your offer.
I'm glad he and Jules can have some much needed private time.
Yeah, they seem
I didn't think about
stressed. They need
Celestia
to
and
relieve
Hekatae.
that.
So, we
I would
move
actually
this
like
scene over. You guys are having your time, doing whatever. Klaus is just sipping on his beverage. We then go over to Celestia. What are you doing at the current moment?
I'm messing around with Cain's dagger.
Cool. What are you doing other than that, or is that it?
I'm pretty sure in the meantime I just finished up the letter.
Cool.
And I want to ask Mitchell a place where I can take it to.
Alright. You go over to Mitchell and he goes over and says, yes.
Is there a nearby, oh god, what do you even call it? A post office or a messenger's?
You mean like You mean like a delivery system? Like a mail delivery
Yes,
system?
yes. I have a letter I would like to go out.
Well, if you put it outside, there should be a little, like a post box or something out there. There'll be a messenger that comes by after a couple days. Every couple days he comes by and grabs any letters that need to go out, so it's your best option.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
And I'll go ahead and give Cain his dagger back, by the way.
Alright, just hand it to him.
You
I would have beat your ass if this hit me.
you would have tried. Wink.
Okay, I'll head over outside.
Alright, so you're gonna go outside to put the letter in the mailbox. I'm just gonna say it goes without a hitch. You go out there, you put it in, and then I don't know if there's anything else you want to do from there, or
Is there any scenes going on outside that's going to require my attention?
roll a perception check.
Okay. 14?
It seems rather quiet outside. Normal hustle and bustle of the city. Nothing that catches your eye.
Okay, I'll go back in.
Okay. You head back in. We will then doodly-doo, move up in the scenes. We will then have first we'll have Jules and the older lady. I can't remember what her name is because again I did not write down notes because I am a moron. We will say her name is Edith for the time being because that's the only old lady name I think that would work. Anyways, you
So
and
Edith, this is where I got these splinters, and they were stuck in my keister. And then I'm gonna hand her one. You can have as a memento.
just showing off the room. Oh my! I can see where the window was busted out, and I can kind of see at the outside where the you really did mess up those shingles, didn't you? As you're saying this, coming up the stairs, passing by is Hekatae and her dad. They're just passing on the side, and we'll get to them shortly. But not too long after, Vostell comes up and says, "Oh, what the hell?" Oh, and he's like, comes over to you and he says, "Jules?"
Sir.
Stay the hell out of my room.
Okay. I'm just really embarrassed.
He's just gonna move to the side. I swear.
And then he's like, and he starts your pillows, and then he just shuts up immediately and walks. Moves a little quicker.
It's a good thing they replace these things. Alright. I'm just gonna rest for a bit. You... just stay the hell out of my room. And he's gonna slam the door. And then we see where do you want to go with Edith?
The corner room.
The what?
The corner room.
Corner room? Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
that
cool,
one.
cool.
Yeah, because it's a double bed.
So you go in there with her, trying to get her to go in.
So are you there? She's in a relationship with Hickory's dad, right?
No. No.
Oh.
Okay, so let me specify this. They were tied up together at the changeling house. She, God damn it. Her husband was killed, and for Hekate's father, his mother-in-law was killed. So they're just two people who were captured together. She's basically widowed right now. God.
So you're recently single.
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'm still mourning the death of my husband.
So you're not seeing anybody.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather just lay down now.
Go ahead.
And she goes over, lays down the bed there. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. And she just goes to lay down.
I'll bring some refreshments and some food up.
I just need my rest, dearie. If you could just let me rest for the rest of the day, that would be nice.
I'm gonna walk out then and not close the door.
Could you close the door, dearie? Please.
Just walk away.
Dearie. Oh. So you walk out. We're gonna switch over to Hekatae and her dad. Hekatae, where are you gonna take your dad to? Because there's a few rooms around here, but it's up to you.
I don't think we really care. So just kind of wherever.
Okay. We'll go to this room then. Closest one as you're coming down the hall to your room. You bring your father in, and he's just exhausted. And we're gonna change up the music here because this is a little too hidey-dighty. I don't think there really is much of any other music, but we'll see what this is like. Sure, we'll go with it. Okay. He's just exhausted, and he goes in the... You bring him over to the bed, and he goes to lay down. And as he's laying down on the bed, he says, I'm so sorry, dear. I should have done more.
Don't worry about all of that right now. You need to rest and recover. You've been through a lot.
I will say, though, your grandmother, she didn't go down without a fight. She killed at least 2 of those changelings before. Well, yeah.
She always was a tough fighter, that's for sure.
Oh,
And you
indeed.
see me like starting to tear up.
Oh, damn. I wish that I could have done more to help. I wish that I wish that we could have done more, and your mother's still out there somewhere, and I don't know if she's alive either. I'm
When
hoping
is
that
the
she
last time you
is.
saw her?
The last time I saw her was about 6 or 7 days, maybe even 8. Time has kind of gotten away from me since I was tied up. It's about a week and maybe a half ago. I can't remember. But they separated us into different places. They were talking about taking your mother and a few other people to off of Zimbari. They said to an island, I think, to another continent. They said they were taking them there. Someone there to I think they said something about torturing them. My memory's very fuzzy still.
It's okay, Dad. I just need you to sleep right now, okay?
Okay. Please get some rest too. You look like you might need it as much as I do.
I take his hand and squeeze it and say goodnight.
Okay. And I'll say you head out of the room. Is there anything else you do as you head out?
I don't think so. I think Hekate's had a long day and she just kind of wants to go to bed.
Okay. So, you head to your bed, waiting for your lady to come to you, but you just are currently, laying in the bed, by yourself. Don't know if there's anything that you, that comes to your mind or anything, but, if not, we'll kind of move back a bit with Jules. Jules, what do you do? Do you just go to bed or do you go, elsewhere?
I go back downstairs.
Okay. So you'll go back downstairs. As you're heading back downstairs, roll me a perception check as you're passing by a door.
Alright. Perception.
And tell me what you rolled while I try to change up the music a bit.
14.
14? I'm gonna turn this music down.
Yeah, but my passive is 12.
My passive is 12. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about passives. Passives is only if I gave a fuck. So, so you, anyway, you pass by the door, and you hear it very faintly, but you hear like almost like a light weeping coming from the room. As you're passing by the room, you know it to be Vostel's room.
Oh. I'm gonna go up to the door and hesitate for a second, as if to, like, and hold my hand up next to the door, as if I'm about to knock. and then look down and walk away.
Okay. And so, you head downstairs. And we're gonna bring it down a bit. Over to where are the people? They're probably higher up here. Let
One
me-
disappeared.
Yeah, where'd they go? Oh, they're over here. What the hell? Don't know how that happened. Unless it accidentally grabbed you two by for whatever reason. Let's see.
Oh, Cain and Wesvyre went off together.
Oh god, no. It's all
You went to
starting to
go
fall
steal some
apart.
shit.
Where the hell did... I don't even know where Klaus went. Oh well. He's somewhere.
Bye, Klaus.
Bye, Klaus.
It's just
Um,
he's chilling with
we'll
Charlie.
We'll say he's chilling with Charlie in the card area. Nope, he's over here. What
Oh,
the...
just kidding.
Why are all the characters being moved around like this?
He was
Jeez.
looking at the pig's ass.
Anyways, we'll end up bringing the music back a bit. Bring back the busyness of the tavern from downstairs. And so, Jules, you come back down to the rest of your friends. Klaus turns to you and says, "Is the lady all right?"
Oh, she's gonna be alright. I think once she gets some rest and nutrition going. Vostell, probably not.
Oh,
What did you do to Vostell?
I didn't do anything to Vostell. It's what you guys did to Vostell.
Ooh, calzone.
Calzone.
That
Yeah,
was-
don't mention
that
it.
That was my bad.
Mitchell just says, "Yeah, here you go. Here's your calzone. And what'd you want, Wesvyre?"
I'm good. I'm not hungry at all.
All right. Jules, you want anything?
I would like a glass of wine if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem. The strong stuff or like a lighter wine?
I just want something to reflect on, something to accompany me and my thoughts, please.
All right. Another one for
Would
you,
you like
Klaus?
a lemon cookie, buddy?
No thanks. I might go and retire to the cart now. Let me know if you guys need us to go anywhere. And I'll be there. And he goes and he walks outside to the cart. Celestia, what are you doing after the dropping off the letter and coming back in?
I'm gonna go check on Hekatae.
Okay, doke. So we'll get to that momentarily. Jules. Mitchell ends up bringing you this. It's a rather a lighter wine that when you look into the goblet, it's almost like a pale blue color. And he says, "Best thing I got for moments like this.
Just
Enjoy."
take a sip and deeply sit in. I don't trying to think of it.
Oh, this smells delicious.
What does it taste like? Give me.
To give you, imagine if you took, I would say like a very light, I would say blue raspberry type of flavor, like very light, like nothing that's like as potent as like what you would think of with like a Jolly Rancher or like candy, but like a very light, like almost like a watered down, with the same time it having like the natural taste that you would get from like a standard bottle of wine in the case of the alcohol content, like the burn of the alcohol, I should say. But yeah, and as
Wow,
you
Mitchell, this is rather delightful.
No problem. Alright, let me come up with this off the top of my head. Cerulean Spirits is, what it is.
Cerulean.
Yeah. I had someone make it a while back, an old friend of mine. I don't normally serve it, but I figured that if you need time to reflect, a small glass of that would do you well. Well, if you guys need anything, let me know. I'm gonna start cleaning up. He goes to the back. Jules, as you're drinking this, you start to feel more emotions start coming up in you. Like, you start to reflect on not only your the current things that have happened since you've joined the party, but also reflecting on the past and what brought you to meet the party, with everything going on in let me make sure I get the name right here, because I need to grab my notes off of here. It is what was it? Umbermere, I believe is what we called it. Umbermere. You start to remember your homeland of Umbermere and your the royal family that lived there, the Monarith family. Starting to reflect on your father, your mother, your sister who resides within you, and starting to reflect on like everything going on from your past, your present, and in some small glimpses thoughts of the future, like reflecting on like where do I go from here, and it's all coming at you in like waves. But while that is going on, and we can elaborate more on that soon. Celestia, as you're passing up the stairs, the closest staircase to go to your room, we roll a perception check for me, if you would, please.
19.
19. You can hear pretty clearly as you're going past the door to Vostel's room that you can hear him softly weeping. And that's it. That's all you hear.
Okay, well, I want to knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and you hear the weeping stop, and you hear, "Oh, give me a damn moment." And he goes over to the door, opens it. Yeah, what do you want?
I heard that, Vosto. What's going on?
And you can see that he's like wiping a bit away from his eyes still, and his eyes are like kind of red, where you see that he's been crying. He's like, "It's nothing."
You can either tell me right now, or I can bother you all night long.
Fine, come in the damn room if you're gonna talk. And he
Yeah,
goes
I'll go in.
Yeah. You come in, he closes the door and sits at the edge of the bed. We're gonna change up the music here to something a little bit more, we'll do this. No. I'm trying to choose a better music, but I don't really have it. And quiet. Nope, that's definitely not it. I'm really trying to choose the best That's not it. God, if only I could end up figuring out all these songs sooner or whatever. We're just not gonna put music. Fuck it. Just silence. And you come into the room. You can sit down at either the desk or you can sit down at the edge of the bed. Your choice.
I'll sit down just on that chair.
Okay.
Like, I'll just bring my legs across that chair while it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, sitting on a chair backwards.
Yeah. I
yeah,
got
I like
you.
that.
You do that. Lostel sits down and he takes his hat off and puts it at, like, the little bedpost at the edge of the bed, and he says, "Look, it's nothing against you guys, but could you please keep the romantic stuff to a minimum for me?"
Do we make you uncomfortable?
Yes, but probably not for the reason that you think. I can take a good jab every now and then, but what I can't deal with is the talk of anything romantic, and, you know, normally it wouldn't bother me, but it's just... And you see he starts to, like, hesitate whether he wants to, like, talk or not about what's on his mind.
You already have a partner, Mostel? You haven't mentioned anyone.
As you mentioned that, you see that he winces his eyes to, like, try to fight back tears, and he says, "I did. Once. It's been about 7 years now. She was the light of my life, and life isn't always fair. I bet you know that more than most people. Look, it's nothing against Jules, except for the fact that he rubbed whatever the hell all over my pillows and sheets. That kind of sucked, but it's more the fact that getting reminded of things romantically reminds me of her, and I would rather not feel those emotions and those memories, if that would be." And he's starting to get choked up with his tears as he's
Okay. You don't need to tell me anymore. I understand. We only take jabs at each other. I don't think anyone's actually serious.
Oh,
But I'll have
I
them
know.
stop. I understand.
I know that they're not serious, and I could play along for a bit, but it's just remembering her and remembering all the good times we had. It's just, I try to keep myself away from relationships. The closest I've gotten to close friendship would have been with Hokar and Helena, and there we kind of fell into the same situation, you know. Us being vigilantes, making sure that Corella was safe, making sure that bad things didn't happen to people. And greedy people will silver and gold you out of every thing you want, and sometimes that includes healing or potions. Would have saved the love of my life if they wouldn't have been so damn greedy.
If she passed away.
Yeah. She was cursed, and unfortunately, the clergy that was there at the time weren't exactly there for good purposes. They were asking for about 500 gold pieces to cure of a simple hex, and neither she nor I had the money, and we could only scrape by from the local townspeople. They tried to help us, but they only got about 112, 13, 14, doesn't fucking matter, but it wasn't enough, and I had to watch her die in my arms when there was clearly a solution, and people were too damn greedy. It's why for me, sorry. Yeah. It's why for me, when I see the looting of bodies, it's not exactly something I do. I don't care for the pocket change or the magical potions, items, and doodads you guys get. No, I would rather just not stoop to that level, and I'm not trying to make you all feel bad. It's just my own personal preference. I would rather not take from, even if they were bad people, it's make me just as like that damn clergy, so.
You could see Celestia's eyes tear up. I understand.
Yeah. Loss affects people in many different ways. People like me grew up in a way that you had to keep your emotions to yourself, and if need be, keep them bottled up until finally there's just no place left to go. Other people, lucky bastards, are able to just openly feel and not feel the judgment of society and others. Oh, what I mean is that I could sense, as you guys are coming back here, that Hekatae seems like she's going through some. Maybe that's just me looking too far in, but it seemed like there was a lot going on with her. I think that for her, she's experiencing loss, and I can assume from the look in your eyes and these gesturing with the tears going down your cheeks, that you've experienced loss as well.
I have. But I've done my best to keep us together. We've lost some people on our team. And when you said you were leaving after we helped you, I felt like we were losing another teammate all over again. And then you'll see Celestia stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And she takes a deep sigh, closes her eyes, and says, I don't want to keep you here if you need to go back to Corelda, to your people, and to your friends. You've helped us. Whatever debt is paid. And you can go back if you want.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I feel like for right now, I need to make sure that whoever hired Clifton and whoever caused a bunch of children to be tortured for the sake of potion making, I need them to face my form of justice. Because I figured, from what I've heard from you guys, that Clifton was just a lackey. And if the head honcho is worse than him, then, well, I can't rightly go back to Corelda until that problem's resolved. So, I'll take you up on your offer at a later date, but for now, let's see about taking care of the rest of these changeling motherfuckers and see if we can go after this sumbitch that decided that pain was, well, their form of pleasure. That sounded weird. Anyway. Yeah,
Well, we got more ass whooping to do. So let's take our rest and get back to it.
Hell yeah.
And then you'll see me go to the door.
As he goes to the
But
door.
before I leave, I'm going to tell him, I think you know a lot about what Hekatae is going through right now. And I think she may like to hear from you as you've talked to me tonight. Just a thought.
And as he goes to grab the door handle to exit, he says, "Thank you, Celestia. Don't normally talk about my past, but around you and maybe a couple of your other party members, I feel like I can open up just a little bit more. And I still do need to find something to owe to Klaus after the whole debacle when we first met. But yeah, if you need anything, I'll be here. Just like I said, keep the romance, whether it be jokes or anything related, to a minimum if you could.
I'll tell these knuckleheads to back off.
I bet you got them all wrapped around your finger. Alright, I'm going to bed. Good night, Celestia.
I still think you should watch your pillows, though.
Oh, trust me, I checked to make sure that they were new before I hopped in bed.
Okay, we'll talk about our escapades later.
Alright, have a good night. And you exit the room there. And then you
Straight to Hekatae.
Straight to Hekatae. Hekatae, as Celestia enters the room, what does she see?
Is she sleeping, though?
That is up to Hekatae.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's been a while since I entered the room, and I think I probably have cried myself to sleep at this point. You know, you might be able to see like tear stains on the pillowcase. I don't know, but I think I'm pretty sound asleep.
Okay, I'll just give sleepy cuddles and go to bed.
Sleepy cuddles. Alright. And as you guys do sleepy cuddles, close the door. We bibbity bop downstairs once again to our 3 crazy people down here. Jules, you're still reflecting into your wine glass. Cain is enjoying his calzone, and Wesvyre is just drinking heavily from her goblet.
Yes.
You guys continue your drinking, and Mitchell comes back and says, "Alright, I'm about to close the bar for the night, because I need my rest. If you guys need to go and get whatever you want now before I close up for the night.
I'm good, thanks.
Alright.
If you wouldn't mind topping me off.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. I gotta be sparing with that stuff. This isn't something that I can just readily get. Long story short, the friend that made this passed away a while back. Let's just say he was an adventurer like you guys, and he bit off a little more than he could chew. Great winemaker, terrible fucking adventurer. Alright.
His
You
legacy
guys,
lives on.
you guys go and get whatever rest you need. And he tops off your glass, Jules, and he says, "Alright, I'm going off to bed. You need anything, Cain?"
Good night, Mitchell.
Good night, Jules.
You take care now.
Good night, Cain, Wesvyre. Ugh. And he goes off away from you guys. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna immediately look at Jules. I'm gonna be like, you owe me 7 gold pieces.
You go ahead and just give her 7 gold pieces. Where she breaks my legs.
There you go.
I was just gonna hold it like, wow, that was easier than I thought.
This Cain, what are you anybody?
You go ahead and take that out.
Yep, go right ahead. Do what you gotta do. And then add what you gotta add.
Woohoo, money.
So, we'll just go down the line here. Wesvyre, what do you want to do after that?
My mouth is full.
Your mouth is full. Great.
Of what?
Ice. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna just pat both of them on the shoulder and say, well, good night, fellas.
And off to bed you go.
Good idea.
Rolling again. Jules, what do you want to do?
Let's see, let me look. I'm gonna strike up a conversation with King.
Alright. We'll say you move over a stool and just start chatting with each other.
Yep. Nothing in particular. Small talk.
Alright. Alright.
Cool. And we'll readily move this plot along since it's just small talk. We'll go through the cycle. Boom, boom. Everybody's going to sleep. Womp, womp, womp. It's about like the sun has not peaked over yet. I'll say that you guys have went off to your own little rooms to try to do
Red rooms?
whatever rooms are upstairs. We'll put Wesvyre back in her room.
Vostell's a human, right?
Vostell is human, yes.
Okay, so him and Cain need their 8 hours, and then everyone else will be like up before
Yeah,
them.
so you guys will be up around this time. Cain and Vostell will still be asleep. So we'll put Cain to sleep up there. Jules all the way around to this room. Down you go. So you guys
Who ain't hanging out with the Gilf?
no one is hanging out with the Gilf.
Open for you.
In fact, I would say as well as that the door was shut later on, so she's not.
Somebody walked by and was polite to her.
Yes, someone was polite. We then get to this point in time where it's about like couple hours till dawn, and the rest of you lovely elven people are awake and ready to go. I will say as well that the older lady is also elvish, however, Hekatae's father is human, so 3 humans are Vostel, Cain, and Ross. So, we see... We'll go in a random order with these 4. Who will wake up first? It is Wesvyre.
Why do I wake up for... No, I'm joking.
What do you do? Where do you go?
Is it like sensible hours to wake up, or did I just finish my little trance?
You pretty much just finish your trance and whatever you want to do from there.
Okay, man, why did it have to be the first one? Now I have to actually think.
Yep. Gotta think on the
I'm
fly.
gonna... you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out on the roof and start fixing the shingles.
Alright.
Oh.
So you'll go and
Nice.
down to do that. Let me just get down below it. Boom. So we'll say
Don't fall
that's
now.
what you do. No, she's go and fix the shingles. We'll figure out a way of getting her on there and eventually. In fact, we'll put that one down there, but we'll put another one, if I can, without any issues, up here on the shingles right there. So you start working on the shingles, and then we go to our next person, because I like doing them in different orders. Celestia, you are awake next.
So Hekatae's still asleep.
I rolled again just to see if it would, and yes, she awakes around the same time as you.
Okay.
Alley-oop and alley-oop. Both of you are up.
I'll just stroke her cheek and ask, "Are you okay?"
I take a long time before answering, just staring into her eyes, and eventually go, "I think I will be, but not right now."
I know that nothing we do, as far as right now, can bring her back. But I still want to go out there and find out who did this and take them down.
Me too. I cannot leave here until we do.
What do you think's our next move?
I think unless my dad knows anything more than he told me, we're just going to have to go around and look for the answers ourselves. And I am done disguising myself. If my mom is around here, I want her to find me.
Celestia puts out a devious smile. How about we go check on your dad just to make sure he's okay, and we get some food?
Okay, I like that idea.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. For the sake of argument, we're just gonna... There are some points where passive perception does come into place here. This is one of them.
16 is mine.
And for Hekatae?
14.
14. As you're going down the hall to your father's room, you can hear a little ways away, you can hear like someone like hammering nails into wood, and it seems to be coming from the other side of the building. But yeah, you just hear that going on as Wesvyre is going and doing her thing. You go into your father's room, and he's still resting, and he's a pretty deep sleeper. He doesn't hear you coming in as you make your way into his room.
Is he okay?
It looks like it. And I just kind of stand there and watch him for a while, watch him breathing, and,
You
just...
can hear him lightly snoring as well, so...
Maybe we can bring up some food and have it in here when he wakes up.
I think that'd be really nice.
Okay.
So what do you guys do from there?
I think we go downstairs and get breakfast.
Okay. As you go and leave through the door, you hear a little bit of mumbling. Hekatae, roll me a perception check if you please.
23.
23. As you are heading out of the room, you hear your father in his sleep saying, Lenore, I'm sorry. And you exit the room, hearing just like a faint whisper of that as you're heading out.
Hekatae starts to cry silently just a little bit.
Just grab her hand while we go down.
Yep. So you will go downstairs. I'll also say as well, we're gonna move her to the side. So the outside, I don't mind. You make your way downstairs. You see that that the tavern is still kind of empty, like hasn't really like opened back up yet. You see that Mitchell's not at the bar right now.
Maybe we should go see what that hammering sounded.
Maybe we should. I don't know. That was weird.
As you guys are coming downstairs, you could hear it near this window next to the bar. If you want to look outside of it.
Yep, I'm gonna look.
Since you both have night vision, you can see outside. You see move it a little down here. You can see Wesvyre's nailing in shingles into the part of the roof that Jules up and destroyed. So.
You think she needed money so bad they hired her?
Hekatae bursts out laughing. What is she actually doing out there?
Hey, what?
Does this end up startling?
Do I hear them?
Yes, I would say you definitely hear as they go, hey, wah! But I also need to know if, I need to know what role would be to, like, scare you. Like, would that... I guess, Celestia, as you say that out, roll an intimidation check, and,
Oh, no.
Wesvyre, I would say roll...
16.
16. Which one should I do? I would say either perception or insight, either one you want to do. See how you do from there.
Wow.
What?
10.
10. As you hear your name being called, hey, wah! Kind of like in the Santa Claus movie, you end up, like stumbling back from hearing, like you get startled, and you fall, towards falling off the roof. I want to see if you can, roll
Shit.
either athletics or acrobatics to see if you were able to, grab on in time.
19.
19. You are luckily able to grab onto the edge of the shingles on the roof, and keep yourself from falling down, as you're just hanging off the edge. And you realizing now that it was after a little bit of forethought, that it was Celestia calling you.
Oh my God, are you okay?
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, barely. Why you gotta yell at me?
Well, maybe you should be more perceptive next time.
I'm gonna glare at her.
Yeah, so you
I'll
pull
buy
yourself.
you a drink later.
I'm just gonna shake my head and just keep working, like get myself resituated so I can get back to work.
Did they hire you?
I'm just gonna ignore her at this point.
Okay, cool.
Okay, love you too.
So you go back to work on the roof, and as you are calling and doing all the things, Mitchell comes out and he says, "Oh, you have to be so loud." I don't know why I do that. His voice is more
Good
deeper than
morning,
that.
Mitchell. Good morning.
Good morning. Did you have to be so loud?
Sorry, my friend was up on your roof and I didn't know what she was doing.
Oh, she's on my roof?
She's fixing it for you.
Oh. Well, tell her thanks.
She's ignoring me right now, but I'll tell her later.
Okay, sounds good. Which friend is this again?
Wesvyre.
Okay. I was about to say, if Jules was on the roof again, I wouldn't trust him. Can I get you guys anything while I'm up?
What is your dad normally like? Hekatae?
He likes a lot of meat with his breakfast. Sausage, bacon, anything you've got.
Alright, meat lover special. I'll get that ready to go.
How about for Edith? I want to make sure she has food as well.
I can just get her a standard breakfast if you need,
Yeah, that's okay. And then another 2 big-ass breakfasts for us, please.
Alright. Just woke up. Alright. Coming up. And he goes to the back, and for a while you guys are just left to your own devices. Whatever you want to talk about as you stay near the bar and wait is up to you.
So I had a conversation last night with Vostell before I came to check on you.
Even you're with Vostell at night now?
He told me a few things. One of them is that he just wants us to stop teasing him so much about Jules. And from what I heard, I think we should knock it off and we can make fun of his mustache or something.
Man, but that's the easiest thing to make fun of. Alright.
And I'm sure we'll find something else. Maybe he has 3 butt cheeks.
God, I hope so. I wonder if Jules knows.
Speaking of Jules, where is Jules?
Where is
I say that to her, not to the DM.
I haven't seen him yet this morning.
Oh God.
You're right, that's probably a bad sign.
And if you want to pan out to what Jules is doing.
Yes, we will do that. We'll just do that for fun, since he's technically the next one to be woken up anyway. Jules, you're awakened, I would say a few minutes after Hekatae and Celestia went downstairs and had their whole discussion with Wesvyre that you're awake. What
Does
do you
that
want?
wine cause hangovers?
Um,
I hear the dice.
Give me a second. I think I need to grab more. Here we go. It causes something close to a hangover. Jules, when you wake up, you start to stir from your bed, but the look around you for about 6 minutes. As you're looking around, you are seeing the inner part of the of your home, Castle Monarth in Umbermere. You're looking around and you see the outside, like the window. You see the dark forests. You see like everything around you is like your room for the moment. And you're looking around and you hear your father for about a few seconds before the vision fades. Jules, where are you? You after hearing that, your vision clears up and you start to see the tavern room that you are in.
I'm gonna shudder. Oh. And then get up and go downstairs and oh. Try to calm down after that. I'm gonna proceed downstairs and join the rest of everybody else.
Cool. You go downstairs. Can you roll for me on the I don't know if I should say madness table, but like specifically the the modifier that we were using for Janice.
Okay.
Whatever number that may be.
79.
79. Okay. Keep that held in your mind. That is the number that you have in case whatever happens for battles coming up. You come downstairs and I guess make your way to the bar. Or
Okay.
what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll sit down and join
Okay.
everybody for breakfast.
Cool. You guys see Jules walking up to the bar as Mitchell comes out with a bunch of plates of food. And he goes, "Alright, we got the meat lover special, we got the standard breakfast, and we got the big ass breakfast for you two." And he's like rubbing his eyes. He's like, "Is there anything else?"
Jules, you want anything?
Yes, I would love a breakfast. Something light for me, please.
And he's rubbing his eyes. He's like, "I'm never gonna get any sleep." Alright, what type of breakfast you want? Standard, big ass breakfast, meat lovers, oatmeal.
Oatmeal, please.
Alright. He goes to the back and maybe about 5 minutes later comes out, gives you a nice warm bowl of oatmeal with some cinnamon and brown sugar on top sprinkled throughout. And you can see the steam coming off it, knowing that it's like, you know, I wouldn't say it's like very hot, but it's like heated up. He also brings a small little dish and puts it down, and you see 2 sweet rolls on a plate. He says, "There's your limit right there. If you want any more,
No.
you're not getting any." Okay? Cool.
Okay.
Two's your limit. I'm not giving you a whole tray next time.
We know what happened the last time.
So much ice. Anyway,
How much for all of this, Mitchell?
look, you guys have been through a lot, and just the gold.
I'll give him 2 gold pieces. Thank you for being so accommodating to us. I know we're frustrating sometimes.
Trust me, I've had worse customers than you guys, so if you need
I don't know
any-
how he had worse than Jules.
but
Hey, you shut up back there. Just kidding.
you hear Jules as you come near the bar. You can hear the pounding of nails into wood as Wesvyre is still putting in more shingles. Mitchell then says to you, I hope you guys, this is all good for you. I'm going to try to get a small power nap in before I officially open, so. Alright,
Sleep tight.
I'll try. And yeah.
I want to turn to Jules and say, I got this standard breakfast for Edith. I was wondering if you wanted to take it up to her or if you would want me to.
Oh, please, if you'd like to. Maybe she'd probably perk up to you a little better than me.
I want to make sure she's okay, so I'll go take it up to her then.
Alright. We'll say that you take it up to her. We'll move the time just a bit.
I mean, it probably took him a while to make all that shit, so.
Yeah. You head to.
Where did she go?
Where did she go? I don't put it high enough. There it is. And you head.
I'm not just gonna barge in.
Fair enough. What do you want to do? Knock
So
on the
I'll
door?
do some, like knocks and say, Edith, are you awake? And then if she doesn't answer me, I'll just put it on the table.
You hear a voice say,
Yes, dearie, I'm awake.
May I come in?
Sure.
Okay. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, still a bit sore and still a little bit tired, but you know ourselves, we heal pretty quickly, I'd say. At least better than that poor man, whoever he was.
I think he may be a little better today after he gets his sleep. You know, humans.
Yeah, yes. Double the sleep, double the recovery time.
Well, I got this for you, and I show her the breakfast.
Oh, dearie, you didn't need to do something like that for me.
I was figuring you didn't eat last night, so you would be hungry this morning, and I'll go put it on the table.
Oh, thank you, dearie. I'll definitely need to get my strength back up.
You just tell me if you need anything else, and if you need to go anywhere, we'll get you there.
Thank you, but providing me a place to stay here and recover is enough, and I don't feel like I'll be doing much traveling for a while. But thank you very much.
Of course. So you enjoy.
Thank you.
And she's going to sit at the table here. I'm just going to put it to the side here. She's going to sit at the table and very gingerly eat at the breakfast in front of her. And what do you want to do?
I'm gonna head out and go back down to eat my BAB big ass breakfast.
Get your bab in. Yep.
Oh, Hannah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Uh. So what do you want to do from then?
I'll go back downstairs.
Okay. You go back downstairs. As you're going back downstairs.
Wait a second. Actually, I changed my mind.
Ooh. Okay.
I changed my mind. Run it back.
Rewind. Where do you want to go?
I want to knock on Vestel's door.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if he'll answer.
You do get like a bit of a.
Are you okay in there?
Yeah.
You don't have to get up. I'm just checking on you.
Okay. Well, I'll see you in a...
Okay, now I'll go downstairs.
So you go downstairs. As you go downstairs, we get our way over to, whatever, Hekatae and, Jules got to talking about as they were down here.
I think I'm just pretty quietly eating my BAB.
B.A.B. Your bab. Yep.
Me too. I'm gonna start eating my bab.
Your bab. So you, come down here, start eating. Jules is over doing his thing, and, yeah, you guys can go and, talk about whatever you'd like. But let me do something first and see. Hekatae. As you're eating your breakfast, you get a message, and it says, Hekatae, you can let everybody know, I finally figured out, where Hemathorn is located. Just to let you know, you'll need a ship. It's not on Zembari. Yeah, that's about it. How do I end? And then the message just cuts off.
Can I message back?
Yes.
I message back and say, exactly which island?
Oh, and he sends another message. Oh, terribly sorry. Didn't mean to leave you hanging there. The island is Forena. You'll have to take a, and then it cuts off again.
Can I message back again?
Yes.
I just say, God damn it.
He messages back. Sorry, you have to go to the town to the westmost part of Zembari and then take a ship to Helen's Cove in Forena, and from there travel northwest and then it cuts off again.
I just don't even message back.
Cool. Archibald's just having his own time with that, and he's pretty much ran out of messaging spells, so that's it. But yeah, that's what you end up hearing.
I tell the two that are next to me.
Okay. You're just gonna relay information, or you're gonna tell them?
I basically just relay
Okay.
everything
Cool.
he told me. What was the island's name again?
Forena. So.
Farina. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I tell those two beside me. I just got word that we need to go to an island called Farina. We'll need to get a boat to get to Helen's Cove, I guess.
Don't you all speak at once, I guess.
I mean, I'm outside, so.
Yeah, I know you're outside. You're not going to be able to hear. I'm mostly talking to Jules and Celestia.
So, Celestia is off duty real quick.
Oh,
Do you think we could charter a boat
gotcha.
or a ship?
So for Jules, you would know that because from going from Umbramere to, like, going from Baronia, which is the continent where Avalon and Umbramere are, to Zembari, you would know that you can either pay for travel through specific lines, so like certain ships there are out there you can end up paying to be a passenger on, and they can take you to specific locations. There are some locations that they say that they will not go to, either for the whatever the company's reasons would be, or if they see it as not worth the risk to go out to. So there is a few areas where you cannot access unless you have your own boat. But for certain places of travel, they do have charters that go from like one place to the next. To give another example, and sorry if I cut you off, but it would be basically from Baronia to Zembari, or if you went from Baronia to Silverfell, which is like the big major continent, or to Crossvern, or like there's a lot of different continents, but those are like the big ones. Whereas some other ones are like smaller, like Farena would be a smaller one. And then there's like smaller islands that charter won't go to because it's not like enough business going back and forth, or practically any, depending on which location you go to. So there is that.
So that's definitely the play then.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Alright, welcome back. If there's anything you wish to discuss, Celestia, with any of your companions, now is the time to do so.
I think she's good. I think we're good to go.
Alrighty. So you three are all awake. Wesvyre's doing her thing. We're going to move upstairs here and pass the time a little bit to where the sun shines just barely coming through. Vostell wakes up, and in that instance, so does Cain. You also awaken.
Voice.
Can we also say that within that time I went upstairs and gave my dad's breakfast, like put it beside him, basically?
Yeah, we can actually just act that scene out right now, if you'd like. You bring the breakfast up to your father, at that moment also passing by Vostell and Cain on the way over. And you make your way to your father's room, and you can see that he's sitting at the edge of the bed, and seems like he's still kind of sore, like he's rubbing at his head still where he has that bruise. as you come in with food, he turns and he goes, "Oh heck, it's nice to see you.
I brought you this. I figured you could use some nourishment.
Oh, thank you." He goes and he begins eating it, and it's like, you know that I like to eat a lot of meat, apparently. Do I really eat a lot like this?
I figured it would give you a good chuckle.
Oh, thank you. I really needed that. And he goes and he's eating, and he says, "The hell's going on outside?"
I would love to know.
Freaking neighbors. Anyway, your father, trying to get myself back into it. Give me a sec. Your father ends up looking at you a little somberly and says, "Heck, I'm still so sorry about your grandmother.
It sounds like you both put up as much of a fight as you could.
She more than me. I've always been more of a writer than a fighter. You know that."
But like I said, as much as you could. I know that you wouldn't just, give a half-assed attempt to save her. I know that you've been through a lot and that you put yourself through a lot. I'm just sorry for everything you went through.
Well, I can say that at least you're lucky in that you got out when you did. I don't blame you either. You needed to escape your mother as much as she tries her best to make situations better. Well, when it comes to you, it usually ends up biting her in the butt.
I really need to find her.
I think I may remember the island that they were sending her to and a few other people. I just
Take
hope,
your time.
well, I'm also hoping that all those changeling are gone. I mean, let me. And he's like rubbing his head. Okay. So, the island I think is Firna, Far. And he's rubbing his head again, trying to remember the name.
Farina?
Yes, Farina. And going to. I can't remember the town or city or village or. You'll have to get a boat though. Do you have access to any funds? I think I can scrounge up what I have left and give you what I've got, but the changelings kind of stole a lot of it.
I'm not going to take your money, Dad.
Okay. Well, is there anything I can help you with?
Just to do your best to get better. That's all I want right now.
I'll try my best. Oh, and the changelings were talking about their boss, what was it? Carter? No. Curtis? No. And he's rubbing his head, still trying to figure out names. Like his mind's still not fully recovered from the thing, so like his memory's kind of spacey.
I just kind of rub his back and tell him it's okay.
Yes. See. They were talking about You good?
What the heck?
Is that an Amber Alert or something?
It was a fucking Amber Alert, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
That was
Someone being
terrifying.
abducted, no big deal.
Meanwhile, in Oklahoma.
Fucking Cleveland?
Cleveland. Yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
another day in Ohio.
Fun times in Cleveland today, still Cleveland. Anyway.
I wish I was kidding about the Cleveland part, but I'm not.
I know. Did the stuff we got from the leather worker get delivered? Yes. I will say that it does arrive, and you can end up grabbing it in a bit. Your father, God, still that Amber Alert tone in my ear. Your father ends up looking at you and saying, they were talking about a devil, but those are normally only in the nine hells. They're not normally present in our realm. They're talking about a devil, Carnus? I think that might be the name. Anyway, they were talking about
Am I supposed to have any damn clue what he's talking about?
so I wish that notes and memory would help, but Carnus was the chain devil you fought. So that's why I was trying to like do context clues, and if there was any point that you did not know, yeah, I would have just let you know then. But you know that he's talking about the chain devil you fought, Carnus. He then says to you, the changelings were saying they had to move stuff. They were getting ready to I think they were getting ready to move me and what's the old lady's name? Edna, Evie, Eduardo?
Definitely Eduardo.
Okay. Anyways, they were gonna take me and Eduardo to, I tried. I fucking tried. They were gonna take us, out of that house, and they were getting ready to, and then I believe you and your friends showed up. Perfect timing, I'll say. But according to them, they needed to pack up quickly because word got around that the chain devil was killed, which is not an easy feat, I'll tell you. Devils are very strong creatures, so whoever fought them, whew. crazy. But
I just kind of smile.
I'm gonna go and rest a little bit longer here. If you need me for anything, don't hesitate to wake me up. But I'm going to take a little more rest, if you don't mind.
Of course. And I walk out of the room.
All right. And where do you want to go from there? Back downstairs?
Yeah, I think I'm going back downstairs.
Okay. As you're going downstairs, I also want to say as well, Vostok's heading downstairs during the time when you're talking to your father. Cain, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore them and just go straight down to the bar.
All right. Go straight down to the bar. Vostel heads down and sits at the bar. You come over and take a seat next to him.
They also
and-
get to start hearing the hammering.
Yep.
Yeah, is she?
The hammering's still going on.
Too.
Yep.
She's still hammering out there.
She is still hammering out there. And then I don't know what you guys want to chat
Yes,
about.
Wesvyre's outside banging things.
Yes. Kinky.
Guys, she's been out there all morning.
What's his name back up?
Vostel says, "Oh, so that's the reason I had trouble sleeping. Kept hearing banging, and I thought it was either someone hitting bed frames, and it being you and Hekatae, or being some sort of woodpecker or something."
Woodpecker.
Well, for once it wasn't us, I can tell you that.
Well, I guess I'll blame whoever the woodpecker is out there then. Gotta need more sleep.
You can see her if you look out that window over there.
Let's see
to
the
your
woodpecker.
Yep.
Okay.
Go check it out.
He groggily goes over to the window, looks up. He goes, "Hey, what the hell are you doing up there?"
Why is everybody gonna yell at me?
If she gets scared again.
We're gonna roll an intimidation check from
Oh, he has
Dirty-
proficiency.
Dirty 20. Yes, he has
Yeah.
proficiency
Oh
and
my
advantage.
god!
So.
Oh, I got a 20.
Nice,
Interesting.
nice.
You definitely do get scared, but you don't stumble.
I'm gonna look over and be like, why does everybody have to yell this morning?
Do
How
get
am I
this?
supposed to know what you can hear with all that banging and racket?
I'm gonna flip him off and then keep working.
Oh, stubborn woodpecker.
Quite a sight, isn't it?
That's. I gotta tell you, that's the most armored woodpecker I've ever seen in my damn life. Alright. And he just goes and just grabs a mug and just chugs it of coffee. I'm gonna need it. Cain, what do you do?
So the barkeep isn't up yet, is he?
He is up. I just didn't bring him out yet. Mitchell's up.
All right, yeah,
And Mitchell
I'm gonna
said he
need-
just had coffee sitting out for everybody.
yeah. I'm gonna hand him the coffee. I'm gonna say, I need this spiked, please.
You need it spiked?
Yes.
Okay, give me a moment. And he goes and he brings out a small, black bottle and just puts a small drop in there and closes the stopper on it. There, it's spiked. I keep getting stuck with the Western accent. There you go, it's spiked.
I kind of did it to myself. I should have explained it, but I'm gonna look at the coffee, look at him, look back at the coffee, look at him, then look back at the coffee. Are you sure?
Go ahead and try it.
I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah, roll me a Constitution Saving throw
no.
with disadvantage, please.
Oh no.
Dang, that's some spiked coffee.
That's a 4. So I just took a sip.
You take a sip, and immediately you feel like you're drunk. So much so that you feel like your hands and your arms are floaty, and you feel just this numbness in your face and in your legs.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay, Cain? Oh, here we
I
go.
am a-okay. And I'm
as
just
you're
like, hold, you know, like the circle and the 3 fingers, just
Yeah. As you are passing by Hekatae, you can smell the strong scent of very strong alcohol on Cain's breath as you're going over and sitting down.
I just kind of pull a face and go, ah. Sit down.
You on the planet.
Alright. Alright. Does anyone want anything else spiked? Or any other food? Asking.
I just look over at Cain and I go, no, I don't think any other psychopath needs alcohol this morning.
Oh, good.
I have all 10 fingers.
He just starts playing with the dagger on the table. Just starts. The blade goes chop, chop, chop. Mitchell looks over and says, "Ain't no cutting my damn bar."
Mitchell, you only have yourself to blame here. Did you have to use something so strong?
Yeah.
Look, I only use it on occasions when I feel like someone will need it. And you seem like you might need it. I might be wrong,
I'm
but
a small child.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
apparently. Yeah. Alright.
Does Deity have anything to say about him being blasted?
And
Does
the
he care?
knife goes chop, chop, chop.
Hang on, because I don't actually have my voice mod set up. Because I literally had to restart my
That's okay, you
computer.
don't have to. I was just
Okay.
wondering.
Pretty much, no. I need you in upright condition.
Fuck you.
Do we hear him say that?
Yes.
Yes, I say
Fuck
that out
you
loud.
too.
I wasn't talking to you.
Don't let them know that I'm here. Slap. And you feel your body go to the right. And roll
Did
me
they
a
see
dex.
that?
Roll me a dex with disadvantage as you're trying to, under the
Oh,
influence of
my
major alcohol, trying to keep yourself upright in your chair.
15.
15, perfect. You're able to balance yourself as you're almost close to falling off, but then bring yourself back up.
You son of a bitch. That hurt.
You talking to me, you motherfucker?
What's your
turns.
tone over there?
You watch your tone over there. Where's the woodpecker?
I'm the woodpecker.
Ah! And he brings out his gun. Woodpecker.
Still, are you drunk?
I only
Wrong
asked for a drop.
It's only the morning.
Yep.
It's 5 o'clock.
And happy hour any hour.
somewhere.
I want more.
I'm gonna bring my cup to his. Cheers.
Hey! And he goes and smashes your cup out of your hand and spills on the bar. He goes, "Oh, shit. Well,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mitchell.
oh, it's fine. I deal with drunkards all the time. This is nothing new. However,
I'm not drunk. It's only a buzz.
you want another shot there, bud?
Hey guys, should I take another one?
Yes.
I'm going for a walk.
Oh no.
You say Hekatae, just like shake her head, and she
Celestia
says,
pulls a Reyes.
He
Hekatae
said
goes,
yes, I'll do it.
I think I might even need a drop of that dealing with these
Oh
ridiculous
no.
people.
Alright, so we're gonna roll for, let's see, Vostel. Fuck. That's a 7.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Hey, Hekatae, you want a shot, you said? Alright. Constitution with disadvantage, please.
10.
10. And, can you get another one?
I'm gonna just start swirling it around just like I'm staring into the cup
Okay.
intently. I don't know if I'm gonna drink it yet or not.
So, Hekatae, you drink and you, it hits you like a train. It's like, oh, it's not bad. As you, feel the drunken effects, Vostel says, and I got a second. Head hits the bar and, he's just out. Cain, you just swirling the second shot around?
Yeah, I'm gonna just whisper to myself, that damn demon.
I heard that.
Not you, whatever the fuck you are.
You talking to
Other
me, Cain?
one. Who are you? Just
I'm
to
burying
just
my
to let
face
you
in my
know,
palms.
just for reference, I am constantly swaying.
Swing?
Swaying, like just
Like
gently
back
rocking
and
back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
So.
Right. Leave my pillows alone.
Damn, got him.
So I'll say this for the sake of Wesvyre. You finally get done over in the area there, and you come in through the front door as Celestia wants to go for a walk, so she's just passing by. And you make your way to the bar. That way you can end up joining the rest of the hoodlums.
Oh yay! I wanted to join the hoodlums.
Yay. Hekatae, you're drunk. Vostel is passed out drunk. Cain is just swirling his cup, and Jules seems to be quite literally the only sober one there as you reach the bar.
I'm like, good morning, everybody. You know, because I'm all chirpy because I've been up all morning already.
Mm-hmm.
You're too loud.
Vostel goes, oh, he said, damn woodpecker.
Just gonna shake my head. I'll be like, so, Mitchell, I ended up finishing up all of the shingles for you this morning. I couldn't sleep, so.
You're good. Thank you very much. He then goes beneath the counter and pulls out a small bag and hands it to you. Here, I was gonna save this for someone else to do it, and well, you got right to it before them, so here you go.
I pushed the bag back to him. I said, no, I said, just some free breakfast will be fine.
Please, I insist. And he pushes the bag.
I take it.
Inside you find 16 gold pieces.
Bet.
And he says, it's the least I can do.
I appreciate that.
Now, what would you like for breakfast? That's also on the house.
Oh, thank you. You know what? Just some bread and jam and some boiled eggs.
Come right up. He'll go to the back and get that prepared. Meanwhile, you can tell that the right side of the table is, or the right side of the bar is just full of drunkards, and the left side of the bar has one sober elf.
I'm gonna look over to Jules and be like, "What's up with them? It's like,
Or
what time is it in the morning?"
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking I should just
It's
join the
5
party.
o'clock somewhere.
Oh goodness. What did they do?
Be careful of the small little bottle.
Hekatae, what did they do? Are you good? Are you drunk? What are you gonna
I'm
say?
just gonna look at you guys. I'm gonna hold up my hand and be like, "How many fingers am I holding up, guys?"
I'm pretty sure I've
17.
been like lightly sobbing into my arm this whole time, just about everything. So I'm just sitting there like crying and like slightly shaking, not even paying any attention to Wesvyre.
Bostel chimes in.
Drunk.
How many fingers you holding up? One.
I'm gonna look at my open palmed hand and go like, "One? Just one? Okay."
Yep. Just one. Head knocks out back on the bar. And then Cain is also given the question.
What? Me?
How many fingers am I holding
How
up,
many
Cain?
fingers is Wesvyre holding up?
1, 3, 4, 2, 17.
I'm just gonna look at my hand and look at Cain and look at my hand and then look at Jules and just shake my head.
Oh. You then get Mitchell comes back out and he brings you your bread and jam and boiled eggs. Here you go, Wesvyre.
Thank you. What happened to them? And I gestured to the
Oh.
three on my right.
And he pulls out this tiny little black bottle with this little metal stopper on it. Oh, this it's a little brew that a friend of mine came up with. Doesn't require much to get somebody drunk.
Oh, goodness. And you figured this early in the morning was a great time to get them all drunk?
Well, they wanted to try it, so why not?
At least you were smart enough not to let Jules have any.
Yeah, I only gave him 2 sweet rolls, too.
Wow, and he didn't complain?
He better not. Otherwise, he gets none.
I'm gonna offer my cup to Jules.
I thought your cup busted on the table.
Okay, hang on. I need you to do a dexterity check as you're making your way over to Jules from the other side of the bar to see if you.
Oh, I'm on the other side. I thought Jules was right next to me.
No.
No.
You were on the edge of the bar here. Jules is over here.
Oh, okay. So I'm on the right.
You're on the right side. He's on the left side.
I would like a. Yeah, he's right. My cup did smash. I would like one more cup, please.
I'm gonna look at the bartender and I'm gonna say, not spiked.
You still have your shot glass there. Okay. And he goes and he fills up.
I'm gonna give the bartender 2 gold before he spikes it and say, not spiked.
Do I see her handing over this gold?
How much
Should
gold?
I sleight of hand it?
If you want to. You can sleight of hand it and then perception check for Cain.
Perception. Okay.
15.
Makes sense. I rolled a 7.
Yeah. You don't see, and you see that you're a little drunk, so you also don't see that he like looks like he's pouring the bottle, but the metal stopper's still there, but you don't notice.
I'm gonna take a drink.
And it's tastes like coffee.
This isn't spiked enough.
Son, there was literally a shot glass next to you that I had filled up for you and everyone else here at the table. You still haven't drank that one.
Thank you.
You're gonna
I'm
take
grab
the
the
shot?
shot glass. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the shot glass.
Okay. And you're gonna
Yeah, I'm
chug
gonna
it?
just, I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm
Shoot
gonna
it
just
back?
throw it back.
Cool. Constitution check with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage, please.
Wow. Aw, I had a nat 20 and then a 9. Aha.
Aha! You thought you did good. You shoot it back, and you're feeling good, but you feel the world starting to. You feel yourself starting to tip forward, like very floating wise. Like you're like, whoa, I'm going forward.
I have a jar of dirt.
Slams head against bar, and you are out. You and Vostel are both just knocked out. Mitchell ends up turning to you, Wesvyre, and says, "See, you don't have to worry about them drinking as much, and saves you some money in the long run."
Just gonna shake my head and be like, I don't even know how these guys call themselves adventurers. They get drunk so quickly, so often.
Would you like a shot?
Like, no, it's too early.
And he goes and he grabs a little, a very small, like a very small bottle with a little cork on it. He then takes a small amount of it and pours in about 5 drops into a small little vial, closes it, and hands it to you. Might come in handy.
Thank you. And I'll just put it in my head.
Not a problem. Celestia, what do you do while they're discussing things? You said you're gonna go for a walk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna say you
And then, check in on Klaus.
you see Klaus outside. He's attending to Charlie, and I'm just gonna add Charlie in because of course I am. Cool. Is tending to Charlie as you're approaching. He's like, "It's okay, boy. I know it's still much to get used to with my new form and all, but oh, hey, Celestia."
Hi, Klaus. You mind if I give Charlie some pets?
Sure. And he also hands you a few carrots. You can feed him as well.
Thank you. Hi, Charlie.
What
Was
do you
not
expect?
expecting that. I thought I'd get some fresh air because everyone inside is drunk already.
Oh, when aren't they? With you guys, you get drunk at practically any moment. I wish I had the push to, I don't know, explore that option maybe. I don't know.
You don't like your form still? It's been a while now.
Well, getting drunk is a little easier, but that's why I drink just small amounts in the bars. And plus I gotta keep myself ready for if anything goes wrong, because I know a lot of you guys like to drink, so at least one of us has to be the designated driver. But yeah, just getting Charlie prepared for our next mission, wherever that is. Celestia?
I'm dealing with something really quick.
Oh, okay.
Can we have an intermission
Sure,
for like
I can
10
do that.
minutes? This is an emergency. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good. You're good. Diddly do, diddly do. Back into the bar. We get to where Hekatae is still sobbing into her arm, and Jules, you hear a message come to you, and you hear the voice of Archibald saying, "Ah, yes. Jules, is that you? Yes, of course it is. Silly spells. I sent Hekatae information. I hope that she got to it. She didn't respond to my last message, so I'm assuming that everything's okay, but please let..." And then it cuts out.
I'm trying to think of how to respond. I'm gonna try to send a message back.
Yeah, you can message her back.
Okay. Yeah, we received your first message, and we're taking a mental health day.
Alright. No other response after that. And so that'll be the new title for this episode. Will be Mental Health Day.
Right.
Perfect. Hekatae, is there anything you want to do?
I think every now and then you just kind of hear me like groan, "Grandma."
Oh.
But otherwise, like, I'm just very quietly crying.
Oh. You then hear Vostel, as he's laying up against the bar, be like, "Oh, Mary, I miss you." As he's still drunk and all that. Is there anything that Cain wants to say as he's at the end of the bar, still drunk off his rocker?
I don't know if they'll be able to hear this, but I'm gonna just silently say, "I'm sorry, Dad."
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody's in their feels.
Yeah, everyone's in their feels. This is a mental health thing indeed.
I'm the only one who's like straight chilling.
Yep. Hey, speaking of chilling, Wesvyre, we're gonna have some fun here since.
Sorry, I've got to quit now. No, I'm joking.
Roll me a wisdom.
Imaginer, how long are we going for?
We'll go until 11 instead, at least for tonight.
My brother's been in an accident, and I'm gonna have to go for now.
Oh, you're good.
But I'll
yeah,
watch
go right ahead.
I got a phone call. I'll watch the VOD back.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So I have
yeah,
to
you're
go.
good. Yeah.
Okay, bye
Let us
guys.
know how things are.
Yeah, keep us updated.
Yeah, keep us updated. Okay. Well, hopefully everything goes well, and that's all, you know, everything is good from there. Let me try to get back on track. Wesvyre, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. You start to feel the you start to hear the voice of the demon in you just starting to speak in your mind, but you quickly just shut it out. You just are able to shut it out for the time being.
I'm gonna, even though I'm pretty like chill with it, anybody who's paying attention will definitely see a quick expression on my face where I try and shut the voice out.
Okay.
Which shouldn't have to worry about the people on the right hand side of the bar.
Yeah.
My reaction.
Yeah. Jules, if you want to, you can roll a perception, or
Yeah,
see
sure.
what yeah.
Some perceptiveness going on. That's a 15.
15. I would say as well for Wesvyre, roll me a deception check if you would like. Up to you if you're trying to kind of hide this.
Thanks.
6. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Jules, you can definitely see that on Wesvyre's face that she seems, what would you describe, Wesvyre?
It was a definitely was more of a quicker expression on the face where you could tell that it was worry mixed with a little bit of hatred because she doesn't like the demon inside of her, and she's trying to hide it from everybody around her.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna ask you about it right now. I guess Jules has his own demons to worry about.
We
all do at this point. Shit.
Would he recognize that it's possibly something similar?
That would be up to Jules, honestly.
In
his history
of what
with,
she's going through?
Yeah. If anything, you can roll a history if you'd like, or you can just say that you do see that, but that is up to you.
Just like recognize it?
Yeah. Recognize that something's up that,
Yeah, I'll take stock of it, and I think the next time something happens,
Okay. Cool.
we'll discuss it for sure.
Wesvyre, as you're trying to keep the voice at bay, I need you to make another wisdom save, as the voice is trying to intensify.
Hey, it's a natural 20.
Oh,
It's a 26.
they try to raise, and then you just squash it down, and it is to the point that it's like almost like a murmur, like it's hardly there, and you are able to like calm down a bit.
I decide to
Mm-hmm.
just go for a walk because I need to get my headspace cleared out without anybody around me.
Sure. You go into
I'm not gonna go walk into a random forest by myself again, though.
fair enough. Where do you want to walk to?
Just kind of want to walk around the building, just outside where I'm still nearby, but I'm off by myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you go to like the side of the building and just away from everyone else. And yeah, what do you want to do?
Just gonna be pacing back and forth and definitely not looking crazy.
Mm-hmm. As you're pacing back and forth, you hear a small murmur saying, "No matter how many good things you do, I'll make sure that bad things happen to those you care about."
Okay,
Damn, that guy's mean.
honestly. I'm going to internally start screaming at the voice, telling him to shut up.
You just hear.
And I'm gonna hit the side of the building with my fist.
Okay, Kyle.
You go and kick the side of the building. And all you hear is the laughter of the demon. And he says, I look forward to making your life a living hell. Just you wait. Once I have enough power, all of your friends will die. And that's all you hear, and the voice just mellows out to, like, silence.
I'm gonna sit in the corner over there
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of, like, literally sit in fetal position and just cry.
Okay. Doodly 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 doo. We make our way back to the tavern again. Jules!
Yep. I think so the town that we're in, is it actually connected, water connected to it? I don't have the map to look at.
What do you mean, like, water connected to it?
Like a body of, like, a greater body of water, like a sea
So,
or something we can charter
so
this
there,
boat?
so for Evandriel, there isn't much of, like, bodies of water near it, except for, like, if you go out further from the inner city itself and go out towards the outskirts, there is essentially like a beach area where an area where people go out to it would let me make sure I got the right thing. Sure, that'll work. As I'm just doing this on the fly with my thing. So Evandriel has a small little, like, I would say, because it's like a coastal city, so there's a big body of water that's near with, like, a port and, like a small port. I would say it's not anything big, and it's more for, like, diplomatic travel, but you do see or not see, I should say, but you would at least have probably heard as you were coming close, like, to the town when you came from Corelda, that it's definitely near the ocean, is what it would be. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to describe. Is there anything specific you want to know about the body of water or anything, or?
No, I just really wanted to see if I could, if I could quickly talk to a harbor master and see if I can.
Let me try making something, like, I'll try to give you guys a snippet of what the island actually, or not the island, what the continent looks like. It's still kind of a work in progress, but
Oh, you should have a map? That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is awesome.
Let me. So I'll put it in the photos. So you guys will actually be able to see it, or I can put it in campaign notes. That probably would work better. We'll do it that way. Okay. So this is Zembari. Show you guys where you've been, so you can see Evandriel's down there, close to the bottom there. There's a few other places too, but I haven't added them yet. You can see where Corelda is, and where Evandriel is, and how much you had to travel to get to each place. Gisara, Elderwood, Sparks Hollow, West Haven, all the other different places. But yeah, that's pretty much the continent.
Okay.
Just for a player standpoint, that's what you'll end up seeing as far as the entire map. But you want to talk to Harbor Master about what specifically?
Just getting a chartering a boat so we can go to the place that he said for us to go.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll explore that. Is there anything that Hekatae or Cain wanna end up doing?
Am I awake?
You're
I'm
still
That's questionable, right?
you're still hungover. Like it's like the alcohol effect lasts for about 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 depending on your your blood alcohol level currently, but you are basically feeling like you have a massive headache. You're awake, like you're not totally out of it anymore. You can see that Vossel as well as like rubbing his head like, oh, I shouldn't have drank that much.
It was worth it.
No, it wasn't. Stupid. Oh, stupid decision.
I'm gonna just look around and then look at Jules and say, "Where's Wesvyre?"
She took a walk.
Shit.
Yeah,
She
I
might get
haven't
jumped
seen her
again.
in a minute. Yeah, I started thinking that, but
So,
I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
alright, you'll start working
I'm
towards
gonna
the
just start
door.
walking towards the door.
So we're gonna try and make sure I keep notes on this. So we're gonna say that, kind of keep this aside so I can try to keep everyone in a scheduled area. So, we're gonna say the Celestia, Klaus, and Charlie are doing their own thing. Jules, you're going to go and talk to a harbor master about getting a charter. Cain, you want to go outside and look for Wesvyre?
Yep.
Okay, we'll get to that
All right.
momentarily. Going to see
Okay.
Hekatae. What do you want to do, if anything? You feel hungover as you feel this alcohol like lose its effect, but not without a cost.
I think as I start to sober up, I, for a brief moment, like look around and make sure that nobody's watching me just crying, because I'm not really prone to letting my emotions out in front of people. But then noticing that everybody else has kind of walked away, I just keep sitting there and, like, I don't know, just pensively in thought, basically.
And you see Vassel's looking at this mug of coffee and he's sipping it, and he looks over to you and says, I know what it's like to lose somebody, Hekatae.
I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
I know what it's like to hold your emotions back. We've all been... People like you and me have been raised in a way that we need to keep them hidden and not show face. I just wanted to let you know that if need be, you can confide in me if you so choose.
One of the few people I could cry around just died, so I think I'm gonna handle this in the best way I know possible.
Fair enough. Well, you still got your woman and you still got your father. I wish I could say the same. And he just drinks his coffee.
That coffee's still spiked.
Nope. Not this current one. Imagine he's just drinking it. Oh, shit. No.
He completely forgot.
Oh, is this Cain's coffee or is this my coffee? No. But,
Hello.
he's just drinking his coffee, and you guys, sit silently. Cain, you come outside and you're looking around for Wesvyre?
Yep.
Make me a perception check, please.
12.
12. Wesvyre, do a deception check, because I don't know what would actually be considered, like, trying to...
14.
14. So, Cain, you're not able to hear anything or see, Wesvyre anywhere as you're, coming out of the...
Would I do a stealth check, actually?
Yeah, stealth
Are
check
you
would
trying to
actually...
hide?
Yeah, she's trying to hide, so yeah, stealth check would actually make more sense. Thank you for that.
He definitely finds me in my, Oh, wait.
5.
It's probably... It could be
You
lower.
hear the
than that.
clanging of armor
Yeah.
as it's like back and forth, and you hear like sobbing as you're coming around the corner.
Wesvyre?
I'm just gonna look up immediately, you know, try and rub the tears from my eyes and be like, yeah, what's up? Stand up and just act like everything's normal.
I'm going to just walk over and hand her, I don't know what this is, but it's warm, and drinks always help me. So I'm going to hand her this, it's a warm bottle. I don't know what it is, and a few lemon cookies.
I'm gonna look at the warm bottle and be like, you know, after seeing y'all drink today, I'm fine. And I just take the lemon cookies.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You get this warm this bottle that's pretty warm from the looks of it. You notice that it looks different from any sort of like, it doesn't look like a wine bottle or any sort of like bottle of alcohol. If you want to, you can roll Arcana to see if you can identify what it is.
Well,
Was it 12? We don't have any identify spells. You would know it's to not be alcoholic.
yeah, I'm just gonna look at it and just give it back to Cain.
Alright. Well, yeah, okay. I'll be here if you need to talk about anything, and I'm gonna walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Put the bottle
I
back
just
in my
give him
bag
a
and
good
walk
nod,
away.
just like, I'm glad he didn't ask, kind of a nod.
Cain, as you're coming back over, you see something on the ground. You would see a symbol of a, like, kind of, I would say more like an inked into the side of the tavern. And you see that's like a shadowy blade. And you see a little box underneath it with a note attached to it.
Shit. We'll go ahead and grab the note.
You grab the note and it reads, "You nearly failed your mission. You have to keep the princess safe." And signed with a signature of you see that it has a symbol, and the symbol that you would know from your time in Avalon as the Hidden Blade. Inside you find a couple health potions with small little notes attached that say, "In case you need them for her. Don't let it happen again." And that's it.
I'm gonna crumble up the note in my hand and like loudly, and just put the stuff in my bag and say, "This is why I hate this fucking job," and just walk back walk to the cart.
Cool. You walk to the cart. We're gonna kind of move things a bit to a little area here. We're going to save that, and we're going to move over to this little area, and I'm gonna add in perfect. Coming down to the dock area, coming down this long wooden down these long wooden stairs towards this dock is our good old friend Jules. Jules, you're wanting to go and find a harbor master?
Yep.
Okay. As you're passing through, you see that there's a few people selling different things. You see a greenish kobold selling weapons.
Get your crossbows and get your knives right here.
Passing by there, Kenku with different bundles of paper, going,
Right, hidden treasure maps, right?
And you are making your way over, and you see that as you're passing by that there are different ships out there, ones that are to charter and ones that you are able to purchase. You see that there's you see this kind of a rugged blue muscular tiefling with this white mustache as he's getting things cooking at this nice almost like a pot of stew, and it says Jacker and it's like cook, chef, harbor master. And what do you do?
Go to the harbor master.
Okay. You approach, and he says, "Well, yes, what can I do you for? Would you like some food? I've got a whole batch of stew for you."
Stew?
Yes, stew. Would you like some?
What kind of stew? I'm gonna raise my eyebrow.
Well, it's beef and chicken and vegetables.
No seafood?
Oh, there's seafood, all right. Oh, we got some. And he's like,
No, I seafood. I eat food.
"Oh, what do you want?"
How much do you? Can we charter a boat, or perhaps?
Oh, you wish to charter a boat here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you charter a boat here. Well, I guess it depends on your pricing. You're one to charter a boat?
Mm-hmm. Or how much would a small a small ship?
Small
Maybe
ship,
like-
you say?
Yeah.
Well. Someone's got either big pockets or, desperate to leave this, place. No matter.
I want to
Doesn't matter to
reinvent
me.
myself, sir.
Cool.
I always had a passion for the sea, and I could not imagine anything else that'd mean more to me.
True seafarer, I see.
Yes.
Just like me. Can't stand this land life, you know. If you're wanting to, get a ship, if you're wanting to charter one, there's that, rather dingy-looking raft over there that someone's, doing. He's doing it for about, what is it, hey, Steve, is that your name? My name's Harry. Right, Steve. Tell me, what's the price of that old coot, doing for that raft? I think he was saying about, 25 gold pieces. Thank you. 25 gold pieces for each person, on that ship there. For a charter, if you want to buy the ship from him, it's like 500 gold, which I think is a little bit of a...
Wait, are we referring to the raft, sir?
Oh, we're referring to the raft, yes.
Not very seaworthy, is she?
No, not at all, but it's a fair deal. I mean, you're getting a ship that's, very cheap. I mean, 500 gold pieces for that old thing. I mean, listen, most ships around here cost a pretty penny. If you can afford the raft and you aren't gonna get into too much seafaring combat, which I mean, let's be honest, the seas are, you're a seafarer like me, you know that the seas are very, very unforgiving. But if you want, I can put in a word for you if you would like to get, the raft, to charter with the boat right behind me here, kind of, would be about, 50, per person, might be more than that. Hey, Steve, my name's Harry. Yeah, Steve, how much for the sloop there? Oh, I think it's between, 50 to 75. Right. So 75 gold pieces per person. Or if you want to purchase the boat, it'd be about 10,000 gold. And then next is over here, and he's kind of motioning over to this larger ship. This frigate here, I can't remember, Steve. My name is, yeah, Steve. What is the price on this frigate here? Oh, I think it's, about 100, yeah, okay. So 125 per person on that there, frigate there. If you want to purchase it, it's about 20,000 gold. And then that big beauty over there, and he's, pointing to the, rather large, rather massive, galleon. He says, now that thing is a prime beauty. Has seen some fair combat, but looks brand new, fresh coat of paint and everything. How much, on that luxury liner there, Steve? My name is Harry. Steve? Fine. I think it's about 250, right, 250, per person on that, there galleon. If you want to buy it, it's 30,000 gold pieces. So what would it be,
Well, I'm just right now going through my options. I'll have to
Yeah,
talk
no
with my
problem.
partners and find the ideals. And then I kind of want to ask him about if there's any ships leaving towards destinations. You know, like maybe there's a ship that we can just join on as passengers instead of going to a certain location. We can just hop, catch a ride.
Well, you just missed the, one ship that they just had. A bunch of, elves getting on it and, heading out towards, Verena of all places. Not much out there. I mean, it's, pretty much a wilderness, but, at least Helen's Cove is nice during the fall. But, no, there aren't any other, ships going out at the moment.
Okay. I'll have to remember that. Alright, well. I will return shortly. Probably within the fortnight.
Alright, you have a good day now. If you want stew, I can give you some for the road.
I'll take it. How much is it?
Ah, excellent. It's, 10 silver.
I'll take out 10 silver and give it to him.
Ah, excellent.
And he takes his huge ladle, dips it in, and then grabs a wooden bowl and just pours it in. And you see that different forms of, with the broth and vegetables and different types of meats just keep going into it. And he goes, "Here you go. That'll do it for you." A good and hearty meal for a good and hearty seafarer, I say.
Yes, and then I'll go ahead and give it a try.
You try it, and you can taste that it's really good. Not only does the broth mix in well with the vegetables and the meats, but the different tastes of steak and of chicken and of shrimp and a little bit of like salmon, a little bit of like crab and lobster, like pretty much just a smorgasbord of different meats put into this stew. And he says, "Well, you like it?"
It's fantastic.
Ah, excellent.
I'm not saying this in, but like, what's the likelihood I get dysentery or something? Some kind of stomach virus.
About a 56% chance, but don't worry. There are clerics in Evandriel in case it goes bad.
Literally rolled on the percentage dice and rolled a 56. So he says,
"Well, I don't know what else I can tell you. If you need me to, I'll let you know if there is a ship going out towards Verena. Highly unlikely, and most people end up going towards Silverfell."
Thank you, I appreciate it, and I'll give him my room number at the end.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
If you ever want any stew, let me know.
We'll do. I'll sure to bring back more hungry hippos.
Hippos? Their meat might be good for the stew. Hey, you bring me back those hungry hippos. Oh, and if you find any other meat, please bring it my way.
Uh-oh. We'll do. Like losing us.
he's just humming to himself,
I'm gonna have some hippo meat.
as you're making your way back. You are making your way past the Kenku table again, and he jumps over the counter and says,
I've got things for you. Yeah.
and he
shoves this piece of paper in your hand, and he goes, "For the treasure, frog." And then he like hops back over the counter.
Yes. And then I'm gonna
Bring
take
me
the
back
paper
treasure, yes.
and look at it and walk away looking at it.
As you're walking away looking at it, it looks like a very hastily scrawled treasure map with a you can see it's in common but very broken common, saying like Forena but like misspelled, but phonetically it looks fine. And so yeah, you get this treasure map, a very hastily scrawled treasure map. And you're making your way out of the docks, passing by this kobold, who's eyeballing you as you're going by his table.
You want a weapon?
No, not this time. Keep going.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Yes.
You see that he goes,
Enough of this business.
and he jumps over and he goes to strike at you, and 11 points of damage as he stabs into you with this like almost like an arm blade, and he
What?
and he goes,
Don't think you're so safe here now.
and as he stabs into you, one of the guards runs over. "Hey, what's going on here?" And he runs over and tackles the kobold off of you. And he, as he's being tackled, he says,
I know who you truly are. I know where you're from. I know your family. And all their kind. Their kind is abusive towards us all. Towards everyone who isn't an elf. My brother, my sister, my whole fucking family's dead because of you.
and the guard just like the kobold tries to go and stab at the guard. The guard brings its pike and stabs it through the chest of the kobold and hits the dock and dies.
Oh my goodness.
As he's laying dead on the ground, the guard says, "I'm terribly sorry for that inconvenience. Are you okay?"
I think I will be, but is crime here often? Like, should
No,
I?
he's been a very, like, it's weird that he, like, yep, some people haven't taken his deals before, but he's never reacted like that.
I'm afraid he was mistaken. I no idea. I've never seen this man before, or this
Indeed.
kobold before.
Well, you have a good day, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm like so confused. Like I was just assaulted.
Why it went under like that? Let's just bring this guy back
man.
up. He goes back to his position over there, taking the body and essentially tossing it over the edge.
What, sir? Do you think that man deserves a burial?
Around here, we have it as a privilege that vermin are allowed to be here. if they act up, they deserve to be treated as vermin.
Oh, okay. Well, as your custom dictates, sir.
Of course. As I was taught by my, well, I wasn't always from here, but from where I was taught,
Is he a high elf? A human? Like, what is this guard?
he is a high elf.
Oh.
He's a high
So
elf
kinsman.
guard.
Okay.
He says, from where I come from, we have kind of had to change up, to accommodate others, as much as I don't like to. I've gotten more used to other elves, but I still prefer our kind, you know.
Our kind?
Yes, high elves.
Hmm.
Let me tell you.
No.
And
Other kobolds, or?
no. I can talk to you all day about Umbermere if you'd like.
Number where?
And that's what will end this night's session.
God.
Umberware?
Super.
Umberware? He then stabs you. No. But yeah.
That was interesting. That was crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, just trying to bring more of your own little thing into it. So that's gonna be fun.
Thank you. It'll
no
definitely be more interesting to check that out later. There's this whole politics in the city and craziness going on.
Yeah, bring more into the fold. And definitely need to put down all my notes before I forget everything again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
sure.
I want to.
That's okay. I'll forget for you.
Oh yeah, cool. That's all I need. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of you out there who showed up tonight. Thank you to our lovely players for showing up and enjoying a lovely little mental health day, I guess, for everybody to explore more of their inner turmoils and affairs and get everyone to a point where new story elements are kind of unlocking. We see more of the human side of Vostel. We see more of the inner feelings of everyone, basically. And yeah, let's hope that everything goes well for Tess. But
praying for her family.
Indeed. Let's hope everything goes well for her. But we are going to do our roll for humanity. And we are rolling, of course, for those out there who need our lovely little reminder, we are doing a charity called Able Gamers. And Able Gamers helps people with physical disabilities to be able to enjoy games, whether that be tabletop RPGs or video games, just like the rest of us, and to be able to combat social isolation that comes from the physical disabilities, and allows them to connect with people, and like how games have connected all of us, how D&D has connected everyone in this call to everything we're doing right now.
Watching the stream. Yep.
Yep.
So let us see what we roll. Oh, that fell off. Oh, I dropped it. No.
Abort.
Here we go. And that is a 19. So we now have it's $180 going towards Able Gamers. All right. But
Awesome.
we did pretty good with that. We're doing really good in that respect. And I just want to say that thank you to all of you guys for showing up, and also for us being able to just being able to have fun and enjoy the story. And I'm also finally finished with my night job and all that, so I should be able to have more time during the week to be able to add more to the story and have a little more setup, hopefully, come next Saturday. But yeah.
Heck yes.
Heck yes, indeed.
Sounds great.
Indeed. But yeah, thank you to all my lovely players for joining me tonight. And thank you to our lovely viewers for joining us. And we will see you all next Saturday. We did this a little early, and we might continue to do it as long as everyone's still good with it. If everyone's still good with the hour early, we'll continue doing that. If people want to do it, go back to the original time, now's the chance to talk about it. If we do, but that's up to you.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright,
Well, yeah,
thank you very much.
thank you to everyone out there for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
Bye.
Peace.